All right, obviously, we weren't good enough. The better team won today without question. We made way too many mistakes that we haven't made all season. And against, a guy like Brady, he makes you pay anytime you have a mistake. And we know that going in, and he was true to form. But we didn't deserve to win by any stretch. The Patriots deserved it, and they won the game without question. So with that, I'll open it up. Yeah, it was kind of, I guess it was similar. It was without question frustrating. You get them backed way up on the 3rd and long, and we blow a coverage that 10 guys playing one thing and somebody else playing something else, and if you're not singing out of the same hymnal, it looks bad and sounds bad and everything else. It's a halfway point, but I think in the division, I think it's unrealistic to think you're going to win your division when you just got beat by, how many games now up are they? 3 or something like that? So I don't see that changing. I just told you the truth, but I never said it was going to ruin our season. I thought within, winning the division, I think you're pretty much, shot. If you really think we're going to, we can run the table and still win it, I don't think so. Well, I would think that's what that team's 3 games up on us, and I think at the halfway point they've lost 1 game, and number 12's back. So, yeah, I don't see that happening. Hope I'm wrong. Well, I think it's 4-4. As bad as you want to be negative-wise, I get it. We're halfway through the season. But we'll see. We have a lot of football left to be played. I believe in this team, maybe more so than others. Well, it's not where we want it to be, obviously. I was happy to get Marcel back, even though, clearly he's not probably 100%, but I was happy to get him back. I think, I think we can turn things. We just got to play smart. And that was what was disappointing about this game in particular. It was, we knew we had the big man back. We knew that we could stop the run, and then trying to get them one-dimensional, and unfortunately they killed us. I don't think I've ever seen him this hot. Maybe one other time he scorched me like crazy, but I can't ever remember, that kind of day. No. I think you go in, you think you're ready to roll, but know who you're up against. This guy's he's probably the best that's ever played, or he's right up there in the conversation. So you know what you're getting. And, this young kid that was in there, the rookie, it's not fair to say, well, he's garbage. No, he's probably decent, but he's not Tom Brady. No, I think it's just some guys have to understand that your role, you might be a backup, but your role can drastically change. Drastically change. And if you're the 4th guy up, you may have to play. And that kind of happened to us a little bit today, and can't be an excuse. You got to be ready. And unfortunately, we made some mistakes, and then, even if we don't make mistakes, I don't think it was going to be good enough today. That team was on fire, and they deserve all the credit.
Rex.
It's not just, I don't want to isolate one person or whatever. I think it's, obviously, collectively, we weren't good enough today, and it wasn't even close. No, I disagree. I think Tyrod is exactly what we need. We just, we got to catch the ball better. We got to protect a little better, and the guys, I think he's a great quarterback. I'm not saying he's Tom Brady. He's only one of those, but I'm saying he's a great quarterback, and he's got a chance to be. I think it might be fair to judge him maybe. When you have everything, out there. I think, it'll be nice one day to sit back and have a full roster. I think when you talk about, the talent of your team, we got to get them all healthy, and then we'll probably be able to evaluate this team a little better. It's right up there. There's no doubt in the penalties. Obviously, we have way too many penalties, and then embarrassing, quite honestly. And then the 3rd down, efficiency on defense is something we've been, you have to do a great job on 3rd down against Brady and company for sure. And today we weren't even close. They hit on 69% their third downs, and you're not going to beat them if that percentage is that high. Well, I think what we do a good job of is we turn over every rock. We're looking at not just a receiver, but anything about trying to make our team better. We'll certainly do that. You know, Doug and I are always in communication, and Rob and guys, but, you know, like in the trading thing, and I get it, where, you know, hey, let's trade for Randy Moss. Okay, I got it, but you got to you have to have a dance partner, and it has to be reasonable. So, you know, NFL, those trades won't happen. I mean, we could say they do, but they really, you know, it's very odd that they happen.